college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the South Florida Bulls. The Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the...
Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Second down coming up.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Going to swing it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So USF's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Pulls it in. It's McCord. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Bulls. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Dallas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. It's caught. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's the pressure here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's Dallas. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Southern Miss!
This coaching staff is trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Wall. There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, South Florida.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he has been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Wells. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Flips it out in the flat. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough with the first down, and he slides in safely.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Moffitt. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCord. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It is good! And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. Turning it on. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. He's got his man. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. And the Golden Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's McCord. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. Makes a man miss. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. And back to the air on second down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the second half.
Southern Mississippi, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Moffitt. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wells. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Motion from the wideout. The give from the gun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Off-play action on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. This time they'll go to the running game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Going for the big play. Snatches it on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get enough.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. trying play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
It's good. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wall. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Moffitt. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Wall. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the ground. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moffitt. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Wall. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Now from inside the red zone. Release to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to... Touchdown, USF! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over UTEP. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Complete to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. It's on target and complete. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On the option. Runs through a tackle. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back.